Welcome back one and all to the Let's Play of Langrisser 1 2020 edition. With classic art by Satoshi Urushihara. Can't beat it, can't beat it. Anyway, we're moving on. Temporarily gonna put it back on remastered so we don't miss any portraits this time. Kinda biffed it on the last one. And yes, right, we're trying to bring Biffit back. And we're gonna load, we last left off here, chapter 2, headed to Salaroth, where our good friend Dukalki awaits, aka Carlian. So we've already set up from the previous episode, so we can just jump straight to deploy. So we're gonna do that. Oh, let's take a quick look at the enemies again. We've got a few groups of the Shika. Map's a lot smaller than it was at Warsong, so it won't take nearly as long. As usual, 2 hidden items that stand out conspicuously, so thank goodness for that. And he now has access to the knights, the lancers, so he's going to get those. Volkov, again, is just going to act as a shield, so we're going to give him soldiers, so reduce his firepower potential. And we can't change their position here, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, Daddy's gone, man. Introducing Chris, the priestess formerly known as Mina. Yankin. You there. Chris's new look is kind of fancy. It's not bad though. I initially thought it was weaker than the original, but I'm warming up to it. It's not so bad. I do still prefer the original, but that just might be more so personal bias. Because again, when it comes to comparisons, you typically side with what you're most accustomed to. That's just human psychology. But I try to be pretty objective when I can. They're both strong designs. I think I just prefer the simplicity of the original. I think it really suited her character well too. This one, she's got a lot more flair, a little bit more trinkets going on as far as her attire. But she's not bad at all. Ledin, on the other hand, I feel like he's become a little bit generic in comparison. He doesn't stand out nearly as much as the original version. I don't know if it was that chin or the foofy hair, but there aren't a lot of characters that look like him facially. This guy though, he's just so cut and dry copy paste. He could be from any number of games you can think of or anime, just doesn't stand out at all. But and also the shade of red of his hair doesn't feel like a natural shade of red. So maybe he's using some coloring, I don't know. It is a 21st century, that is very common these days, so I'm not gonna knock him. Do what you do, man, do what you do. So anyway, the Shika said something, I wasn't paying attention. We're just here to protect Chris, escort her home safely, as well as the women who are surrounding her for some unknown reason. I guess they can see how much stronger she is, so they figure, you know, if we want to stay alive, she's where we need to be. And they're not wrong if that's the case. We're going to move forward with Ledin, not leading. And we're going to move his horsemen up slightly. Now, I don't have to worry about covering them entirely because if I'm not mistaken, and I'm no pro with this yet, but if I'm not mistaken, they're going to move forward and they won't be able to catch up in one turn. So we kind of want to dangle a carrot and see where it leads them. Volkov can push up a little bit and we want to steer his men in such a way that they form something of a makeshift wall. We want to draw the enemy in, and then we want to pull back and let him take over when the time is right. Except for one lone man, on one lone mission to uncover treasure without getting killed along the way. And she's heading north. I was kind of expecting her to go west. That's fine. I think we'll be okay. I believe this is a new track. Oh, you know what? No, I think this is a remake. A remaster of a track that was in the PC Engine version of Langrisser. I want to say. I'm not 100% sure. Shika! Who doesn't love the Shika tribesmen? They're great. We don't see nearly enough of them either, especially in future games. But they make a very prominent appearance in Langrisser 3, so that's another reason I'm looking forward to that game. If you love Shika, oh, you're going to have a lot of fun there. They get so much screen time. And in Dirt Langrisser, yeah, well not just, yeah, any of the later games. You really don't see much of them at all, and it's a shame, because they just add so much fun. You know, they're basically like the mascots of this, you know. Want to see that addition to Disneyland. Get them some Shika suits. Kids will love it. I don't know where she's going to go, and that's kind of a problem for me, so I think what I'm going to do is move here and hope for the best. Volkov is going to move a little closer just so he can cast any support spells that we want to employ, and they're just going to move back ever so slightly. Because again, we don't want him to actually kill. Severely injure would be preferred. We want to get off the mountains because we don't need them, and we don't want them to use them as well. You were supposed to be going that way, so we'll do that. Hopefully she's not following him. I don't know why she'd follow that one troop, but I wouldn't put it past the... Okay, good. There we go. That's a little better. That's a little more manageable. Yeah. Unfortunately, their vocabulary is even more limited than it was before, so... yeah. But who needs books when you're Shika? They're pretty much about robbing, pillaging, and some other things that I'm not going to mention. But use your imagination. It's sort of implied here and there. Pretty simple guys. They live a simple life. I guess it could be enviable in some ways, but no, I think we're better off doing what we're doing. Not following their example. Not much of a threat, now or ever. Just an opportunity for us to get stronger, organically, over the course of our adventure, and that's something to be thankful for. Can't hit too many with that. I'm just glad I still have all my men. Almost lost this horse. And we very quickly want to get rid of them so we can focus on the group ahead. And boom. That's a nice introduction to our new units. And excellent. And you should get healed on the next turn if I place him here. And actually, if you can do it yourself, you know what? I'm going to be patient. Let's just go ahead and do this the right way. With certainty, because there's no way he's going to mess us up. See? Gotta have faith in our leader. And if you gotta go out with a laugh, alright? So we're gonna move him up. I actually don't want to advance too far too fast with him, because that might trigger something. So now that we have their attention, we're gonna pull our men back, hoping that they don't move forward, because that's a possibility. And actually, now that I look at it, it's a very strong possibility because they have a little bit of lemming in their DNA. It's been confirmed, so I need to do everything I can to prevent them from moving forward, because I can't stop them, but I can impede them. That's the best I'm going to be able to manage. So let's see what we can do. And never mind, it triggered anyway. This is what I was talking about. And it's not that we're not happy to see our old friends. It's not that we don't want the help. It's just, I want a little bit of experience. You know, I'm not going to be a hog about it like I've been before, but I am trying to get better. It was actually pointed out to me in one of my older videos that I could have kept... Wait, what just happened? Oh, man. You can't be that weak, man. I didn't buff them or anything. Oh, man. Such a waste. But we're going to make it up later. That's fine. But what I'm really concerned about is him getting MVP. And this is leading show. Letting show. I keep calling him leading. He's going to benefit the most from it. So, you know what? You're on timeout, Volkov. You go away. We don't need you. What we can do is put your weakened troops front and center. It's far less likely they're going to do full damage. In fact, some of them can go out of range even. How about that? Can we get away with that? And if we lose them, we lose them. It doesn't even matter. We'll have one horseman up ahead. Get you ready to move forward. And we'll see how this works out. Now, ideally, we will draw all of these guys down south quick enough to finish them off before Thorn and Hawking can take all the glory. But I'm trying to keep all the civilians alive if I can, so that's number one. Experience falls after that in terms of priorities. No, we're not going to get reward if they all live, I don't think, but that's not the point. We're the good guys, right? We want to do the right thing. The right way. And, yeah, please don't kill yourself. Against basic soldiers, that would be a little embarrassing. You know. Don't go out like Jim did. And, okay, Alfredo is going north, so we didn't distract him successfully. That's a shame. And between the two of them, I don't think there's going to be anything left for us here, so we should just focus on that. It's probably safe for you to go up there now. I think they have their hands tied now, and I guess we'll move you up a little bit. Don't want you to do too much, but if you can wound, I may regret this. Youth has nothing to do with it. They're just not strong enough. And you can get healed a little. Oh, wait, that was a mistake. Because now they're gone. But I can live with that. Because of that. Because of the fact that they can do that. So easily. It's kind of scary. And how many of the horses can make it? Good. You can deal with that. Because anybody can deal with that. And you should probably go for the one who's going to recover some health. On the off chance this guy doesn't kill himself fighting Volkov's men immediately. On the off chance he isn't completely stupid. Just on the off chance now. So this is going to go a lot quicker than the first scenario, obviously. And the Duke is charging in. Get to get a close up of him. And you know, before I forget, let's go back to the classic art. I meant to do that. Pretty decent first showing. Couldn't quite clean it up, but that's what the mercenaries are for. Think of them as an extension of your own arms and legs. Going where you couldn't on your own. And what are you gonna do? Oh! Ooh. It kind of worked out, but that was kind of iffy. Which gods? I have no clue. Probably not Shikas. Okay, and see, this is where the challenge comes in a lot of these fights. It's not winning, but winning the way you want to win, which in my case would just be getting experience. So let's start moving up, seeing if we can help out up top, pitch in. Want to make our time here a little meaningful if that's possible. I don't think we'll need you, so you just go there. Who needs the most healing out of these guys? You do, clearly, so you go here. Start off a little fresher in the next round. Always helpful to pull from the rear first. Get the maximum movement out of everybody. Because I'm pretty confident that level 6, pretty confident that at 97 HP, you'll still have more than enough juice to let loose. And that'll do it. Yeah, nobody wants your body. Thank you. Volkov, keep on running. Chris, I can't control you. That's a shame. I think we'd both benefit if I could. And up here, we're going to pick up 500 gold. They're just giving away gold in this game. Money is not an object anymore. You do not have to pinch your pennies. Take my word for it. And I forgot to change the art back. I better do that while I still have a chance. So you can see Classic Thorn, Classic Duke, Classic Chris. Not that this will be their last appearance by far, but still. Here we go. Good old enemy reinforcements. Langrisser stable. Now, I should be able to get there in time to do something, but if he's putting out damage like that, I might not. Man, Thorn. Hold back a little bit, man. Say me something. So we want to know classic characters. There we go. And for old time's sakes, really quickly, this takes a minute to load. Hey. Sight for sore ears, right? So we're just going to advance as quickly as we can. Maybe we can offer up some distractions of a delectable sort. How would you like a piece of my Swordmaster's troops? Come and get it. They're ready. Horses, just go as far, as fast as you can. So yeah, we can go into the water if it's marked river or shallows. But if it says sea, the deep dark blue, not going to be able to cross that. So we can manage with this. Oh, I didn't. I apologize. I meant to show you that. You can still kind of see his portrait, but wanted to give you the full view. And he got rid of that Shika, which is kind of unfortunate. Here's Thorn. Old Ark's pretty cool. Looks like he just dropped straight out of G.I. Joe. Minus the military outfit. A little G.I. Joe mixed with Street Fighter 2, I think. It's all in the hair. And it... Okay, at this rate I might not make it. Now you can also replay any chapters you've cleared in this one, but I want to avoid doing that because it's going to make the game even easier than it already is. I'm going to get ridiculously powerful, just going to be dog walking everybody, so kind of want to avoid that. That's good, that's good. Create as many obstacles in front of this guy as you can. Please, using your own bodies if you have to. And along those lines, if I can get him to help clog up the pipes, that would be useful. Because I don't know if I can make it. Again, they only have 6 movement, which is really strange. Normally, you expect cavalry to be able to move very far in an open field. That's one of their strengths. And the fact that that's been stripped from them is... It's kind of regrettable. And I skipped his turn again. I don't know what it is. You kind of saw a brief flash of him, but that's it. But there you get to look at Thorn again in all his manly glory. But I hope the team is listening. Somebody, if you get around to doing any of the other games, Langrisser 3, 4, 5, that'd be nice if you do. I hope you take some of these criticisms to heart. I'm not the only person who said these things, I'm sure. You got something good here. I would just say maybe make the battles a little bit more intense, a little more direct contact, add a little bit more uniqueness to different troop types that's been lost, both in terms of attacks and special properties, movement, things of that nature. But this is not a bad start. And if we never get into the Langrisser game over here, which I'm confident we can, we will, but if this is all there is, then that's fine. This is a great addition to the library. It's sad that most of that library consists of reduxes of essentially 2 games out of the series, but because what it means is other games don't get nearly enough attention or love. Again, Langrisser 3, Langrisser 4, Langrisser 5, and I finally remembered to not press the button, just out of compulsion. And again, that's partly what this channel is for. So in due time, again, after I move and can record the way that I want to, you can definitely expect to see some coverage of all of those. Please don't die. Demoto. Thank you. we might be able to pull this off. But not if he suicides. Stop it. Please. Thank you. Turn 10. So we're going to get as close as we can. I don't know how this is going to pan out. You can't make it. You can't make it. You can almost make it. And before I do that, we're going to give them every opportunity to shine here. I didn't get to do nearly enough with let in like I wanted to here, but it's okay. Sometimes you just got to take what you can get. And I guess you're going to have to be the one. Now again, you can replay any stage if you miss an item as well, but we're not going to bother with that if we can help it. If we miss something, we miss it. If you replay a stage that you've collected the items, they won't respawn. You can only get them one time, which is only fair. That's too bad. But if I can't finish him off anyway, so what I'm going to do is leave him alone. I don't want to weaken him anymore, in the hopes that he can manage to survive one more turn. He probably won't, but we'll try. He's going to take that. There's Classic Chris. And thankfully Thorn didn't attack because he's very weak now too, so that kind of worked out in our favor. So what I'm going to do, again, I'm not going to be nuts about the experience this time around, but if I can scrape up a little bit here and there, I'll do that. And I forgot he has a heal now. That's going to be very helpful in the next battle probably. So we're just going to do that. And I'm confident our horses can finish up the fight. Here we go. Only one level out of the whole battle. That's kind of disappointing, but it'll happen. We're already our second class though, so it's okay. It's fine. We're doing all right. And the scenario is cleared. Of course she is. She's actually more than capable of taking care of herself too. So don't be fooled. And just wait till we power up. She's gonna be a very capable fighter. When we need her to be. And we're just giving him the rundown. Castle's been attacked. We need some help. He's good friends with our father. They go back. How far, I don't know, but he's going to pitch in eventually. It's going to take him a long time to gather those soldiers, so we're not going to hold our breath. But just know that he is on the way. He'll be there. Someday. 2 CP, that's what I like to see. So, we are in good shape for Incursion. That'll be the next chapter. But that's it for right now. We'll deal with all of this stuff in due time. Until the next video, thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay sane. I'll see you next time. But until then, see you soon.